This pair of Datsun Bluebird is the latest release from Tomica Limited Vintage, but today I'm not going to feature it. Instead today, I'm going to share with you how to maintain your TLV to its pristine condition after you purchase them, and also to maintain your TLV or other brands in your diecast collection. If you have seen my previous video, I got a shock when I took the Toyota Century out for feature against the mainline. The whole car just got paint rash, and that's bad. Some collector ask why do I keep them instead of displaying them. My answer will be space constraint. And also for a couple of TLV that is permanently on my display. You can see, for example, this Gloria. It has been displayed for a long time, and the worst case scenario happened, it got bubbling on the paint. This casting is as good as gone case, and the previous technique which I share will not work on this one. For the other Gloria, it's not as bad, but you can see signs of paint rashes coming through, and you can see here the paint start to wrinkle, which will develop into paint rash in no time. And this is the time when I should start taking precaution. Let's take a look at this made in Japan Tomica casting which I got recently. I remember when I got my very first vintage made in Japan Tomica, I was in shock. The casting was mailed to me. I expect to see the casting be wrapped in a wrapper, but instead it's wrapped in the tissue. You can see the silicone gel pack which I have added for most of the casting. These are very inexpensive silicone gel, usually in the dimension of 2.5 by 4 cm. You can find this silicone gel pack very easily at Ezbuy or Lazada, for example. Usually a couple of dollars for 100 pieces or 200 pieces. And also the tissue is a very good properties to avoid moisture, because the casting and the plastic will trap moisture, and it's not advisable especially for humid country like Singapore or Southeast Asia region. Hence the tissue is very essential to maintain the paint on the casting. You can see the paint on this 30 over years old Skyline, but the condition is very good in my opinion, and I'm very satisfied with it. So after I acquire my vintage Tomica, usually I will handle with care, wrap it back with tissue and a silicone gel pack, and throw it back into the box. For new Tomica such as TLV, I will use a palette knife, a very inexpensive art tool which I got from Art Friend. I use this to open the flap of the Tomica box. The paint is perfect. It's as good as when I review them, brand new from the factory. And after I feature them, I will wipe them and put it back into the blister with a silicone gel pack, and it's stored in a time capsule. This is the part where I took it for granted. I should have wrapped the casting with tissue after I wipe it and store it back. But I didn't. I took it for granted. Maybe I'm lazy. Maybe I think it's okay. So when I share the TLV Century which has paint rash on my page, many collectors reply, giving their tips. So thank you very much. One of the collectors, Kai Huang, recommend tea filter bags. You can get these tea filter bags from Daiso for only $2. You get 100 pieces. It comes in a dimension of 9.5 by 7 cm, which is great for your 164 diecast car, and it's really inexpensive, and in my opinion, cheaper than a tissue. One of the benefits is hassle-free. You just need to chuck your car inside the tea bags. You can see what's inside the casting unlike the tissue, and you have to label it for those without a box. Does it has the same properties as tissue? I can't really be 100% sure, but I'm very sure that it will be. Kai Huang replied his collection is so far okay for his TLV by using the tea bags. So thanks for sharing, brother. And I feel the obligation to share with the rest as well. I've been using the tea bags for the past few days to wrap partial of my collection, and so far I'm very happy with it. So now after my feature, I will wrap the casting into the tea bag, put inside the blister, and store it together with a silicone gel. The paint rashes happen not just on Tomica, but also on my small Kyosho collection. This has been on display. It hasn't been kept in the box or the package, and you can see signs of paint rash. For Aoshima Grand Champion, you can see the paint is nice. No paint rash, is perfect. Keep under the same condition as the TLV and Kyosho in my display case. And some collector ask, so do I apply wax onto my brand new casting? I think it's up to you, how you want to maintain your collection. But for myself, I will not apply wax on my brand new casting. I will leave it as it is for mine. But for casting that shows the first signs of paint rash, I will apply it. You just only need a very small amount of wax, apply onto the affected area, and hope for the best. So does the paint rash occur because the way it's being manufactured? The paint is too thin? Is it due to humidity, moisture? The speculation is endless for paint rashes or paint bubbling, and I can only be sure after I took out my purchases in a few years' time and check the condition by then. Thanks to all the collectors that contributed your comments to make this video possible. And for the rest of the collectors, help me share with your friends or fellow collectors. And remember to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thanks everyone. Bye.